Organizational practices for the mind. An introduction. It almost seemed as though the decision to embark on this task was the work of my elusive unconscious, or UNC as I like to refer to them. But decision-making is a trait typically left to the conscious, or con, as I like to refer to them. You might want to remember those nicknames for future statements. Just think of them phonetically. UNC, conscious, conscious. This seems a valuable space to explore and investigate due to the presence of UNC and to the degree to which they have revealed themselves to me. Although I hesitate to compartmentalize ideas, anthropomorphizing or assigning a name to particular segments of my psyche has aided me in identifying different parts of my mind and their different character traits. UNC is always whispering and Con keeps running in circles. Universally, these two hemispheres are the major factions of the mind. And in my mind, I look at them as both animate personalities and places. A lack of communication between the two may lead to an imbalance. However, a dialogue can create useful psychological explorers and translators that can traverse between the two. For example, genuinely self-analyzing where my desire to excessively drink originated from could be a daunting task. However, if I assign that desire to a segmented part of my psyche and call it, let's say, Fred, this allows me to distance myself psychologically and emotionally from that desire, while still also preserving the ability to have a conversation with it. Now, once this space is reached, I think back to the original question. Where did my desire to drink excessively originate from? Once Fred has been established, however, I realize the specificity of the question becomes less relevant. Although still worth exploring, this realization is the beginning of an understanding of the balance between UNC and Con, which is a far more awesome subject. The questions that lead to better questions circumvent pointless answers. After exploring this idea with Fred while he holds my baggage, together we can investigate many other facets of my psyche that were previously obscured to me. The individual pieces that are painted here in oil are titled Article 1.1 and Article 1.2. They're two trapezoidal shapes that fit together as two segments of a bigger whole. The historical precedents of the subject matter here are personal experiences. The rest of the narrative, however, I would like to remain a bit subjective to the viewer, as the nature of understanding the unconscious and conscious may be one of the most useful applications of subjectivity that there is.